Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for holding this hearing today. So earlier this month, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau ordered Bank of America to pay $100 million to its customers for illegally charging fees, withholding credit card rewards, and opening fake bank accounts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fake accounts, illegal fees, fraudulent credit card practices. I've seen this movie before. Is this deja vu all over again? Name your favorite big bank: Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, and chances are that the CFPB has caught them red-handed engaging in any one of these tricks, at least one, and sometimes all at the same time. Consider overdraft. Overdraft fees, the charge you get if you spend more money than you have in your bank account, squeeze as much as tens of billions of dollars out of consumers' pockets every year. The banks claim that these fees help consumers by allowing banks to offer overdraft protection to those who want it. So, Attorney General Henry, you have spent years prosecuting consumer protection violations. You're someone who has seen up close the junk fee tricks that financial institutions use to nickel and dime consumers for their last buck. So let me ask you, are these fees good for consumers like the banks claim?
Thank you for the question. No, they're definitely not good for the consumers. In fact, in April of 2022, we urged the biggest banks to follow Citi and Capital One to eliminate harmful junk fees, overdraft fees, non-sufficient fund fees. And, the truth is they hit families of color harder and often result in account closures, leaving them unbanked. 90% of these fees are paid by a small subset, and they generally pay 3 or more a year while earning less than $50,000. And the truth is, typically the cost of the bank to cover unfunded transactions is far lower than the fee that they're.
So as I understand it, the fee to the consumer can be as high as $37. And you're saying the actual cost to the bank?
Much less.
Much less than that. For Bank of America, hitting consumers with a single $35 overdraft fee wasn't enough. They were caught double dipping, charging multiple fees for the same transaction, earning them hundreds of millions of dollars over a 3.5-year period. Now, banks know that these fees are junk, and that's why many of these banks recently announced changes to their overdraft policies. At the same time that Bank of America was breaking the law, it made a splashy announcement early last year that it would lower its overdraft fees and reduce its overdraft-related revenue by 90%. But the fact of the matter is that Bank of America still took in nearly $400 million in overdraft fees from families last year. And altogether, big banks raked in more than $7.7 billion in these fees. Now, Attorney General Henry, now that we know that $7.7 billion, we know is not a ton of money to a big bank like Bank of America, it's just icing on the cake for them. But it's a lot of money to low-income families that are forced to fork it over. Do you believe that the big banks like Bank of America should eliminate overdraft fees?
Yes.
That was very direct. Good. I'll take that. Despite continuing to rake in billions in revenue from predatory overdraft fees and continuing to get caught charging these fees illegally, the bank lobby holds up the changes they've made to their overdraft policies as evidence that these giant banks can be trusted to do the right thing on their own and that they don't need stronger rules that would protect consumers from predatory overdraft fees. And let's not forget, these are the same banks that are bankrolling the attacks on the CFPB. So, Attorney General Henry, given their propensity for repeated law breaking, Do you think the giant banks can be trusted to act in the best interest of consumers without stronger rules and vigorous enforcement?
Well, if history is any lesson, we know that they can't be trusted to act in the best interest of consumers on their own. Look, they're in the business of making money for their shareholders, and we need robust consumer protection rules and enforcement to ensure that.
Yeah, I have no problem with the banks making a profit, but not like this. You know, the big banks have proven over and over that they will abuse their power to no end in their endless pursuit of profits. The CFPB has shown that it will stop them in their tracks, and we need to keep it that way. Over the past 12 years, the CFPB has returned $17 billion to American families cheated by financial institutions, money that otherwise would have stayed in the pockets of Wall Street executives. I am proud of the work that the CFPB has achieved, and I look forward to working with my colleagues to support their work in the future. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, Senator Warren. Ranking Member Tillis.
Thank you.